Alright guys, TacticalRab back again today. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day so far. Back with Valorant news. Lots going on the last 24 hours. The North America last chance qualifier confirmed a win that is going to be resuming, but also Jett receiving supposedly unintentional nerfs in this most recent update, but the pros actually seem pretty happy with how things are transpiring. Very much intrigued to your thoughts in the comment section below. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new as always. I would greatly appreciate it. Really ups on the channel. Thanks very much indeed for doing that. Well over 100 subs at this point. Just love to see it. 3.08 patch notes. Pretty much these patch notes, not too much is said. It's just quality of life updates, bug fixes, this type of stuff. I thought there was going to be something a bit more drastic, maybe like an omen buff or something that we talked about a couple of days ago. That could have been a possibility. No omen changes in patch 3.08, says Mike. But something that there definitely were changes to was Jett. Lots of talk lately about the fact that Jett is way too OP. Like in terms of abilities, like a lot of the abilities, the dash, for example, is pretty much the strongest in the entire game. Now, this is what happened in this most recent update. As Vanity says, they broke Jett, and this is effectively what it looks like. When you dash, you have to pull out your weapon again. So typically, you didn't have to like cock the entire thing. You just could kind of pull it up and start shooting again. Now, of course, like at the end of the day, the Jett is still kind of, well, the dash is still kind of used to get out of the way of things. So let's say there's, you can just post up with the AWP right and, set up shop for the shot, and then it's just a get out of jail free card type thing that you can just dash away. Now, still, this does kind of nerf it to a degree, but you do have to wonder really how exactly this has gone down, because a few things changed. I'm pretty sure like updraft went up from 150 all the way up to 200, which to be honest feels like something which has got to be intentional. This also from Aaron over at X said, I hope this is true. So it seems like this nerf to Jett, which really happened kind of across the board. A lot of things have changed here and kind of been nerfed in a sense. Like the updraft, of course, thing that's now 200. You've got the dash being nerfed as well. Like, and also like the knives look a little bit different, as we'll have a look at here in just a second. But apparently this is a bug. If you're interested, the time to pull out your weapon is a lot longer than it's supposed to be. This comes out from Ryan over at Game Designer on Valorant. Definitely not intentional digging into this now. But how would all of these changes to Jett potentially just magically happen at the same time with this new patch update? Obviously, it can be unintentional, but it's likely, from my perspective, to mean that they probably had these type of things in the works, but maybe accidentally put them live earlier than they wanted to. But I'm not sure how all this stuff can be a bug, especially the 150 updraft up to 200 on the updraft, which might be like a sensible nerf. Like, how does that happen just as a bug? Like, someone's probably got to type in that number at some point or another down the chain. This also from Vanity. They broke Jett talking about the knives, like they feel a little bit different when you pull them out. So definitely a few changes right here that the pros seem to be on the whole relatively happy with. Just because Jett, there's been a lot of talk lately about it's very, very strong in certain senses, gives you a bailout free card in a lot of situations, especially with the operator. So maybe some nerfs to that are coming. And even if they reverse this one, which I imagine they will, because they're saying it's unintended, like it's not out of the realms of possibility. Stuff like this is very much still in the works. And as Dazzle says from LG, Riot accidentally made the perfect Jett nerf. I can't imagine this is accidental if that's the case, right? They're probably thinking, how do we nerf Jett? And maybe just accidentally put this live slightly earlier than they wanted to before everything was refined. But I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this happen over the coming days. Let's talk about the last chance qualifier then briefly in the North America side. All the other regions have concluded. 15 of the 16 teams for champions have been confirmed, but now there's one more team still to go from North America, and it's going to be a team from this tournament. It's going to resume at play from October the 27th, the 12-day kind of thing that the guys over at version 1 were talking about a few days ago. More details here, and as we'll see right here. This is kind of interesting from George Getter, to be honest. I spoke to many players, and they weren't actually aware this announcement was coming, so caught a lot of players, I imagine, off guard and by surprise, but they still have like 7 days to prepare for how things are going to be going, and this is how things are looking in terms of the bracket. So as we saw like 3 games played on LAN before everything went pretty dreadfully, to be honest. FaZe vs Rise, version 1 at Cloud9, Gen.G Luminosity. That's all going to be continuing, concluding with the grand finals on October the 31st at 7 PM over here in the UK. But very much intrigued to your thoughts on all this stuff in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. Really upset that YouTube record. I know you enjoyed this content. I hope people like you may enjoy this content as well, and I've grown the competitive Valorant community. Thank you for watching as always. Take care, and I will see you next time.